I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. The Supremes, the 9 people who decide the biggest cases in this free and democratic society. Free and democratic. Sorry. Look, this last week, the Supreme Court heard a case on immunity for the crimiest president in American history. And some of these new trainee paper hat wearing judges seem to lean toward the president who actually leans, because kitten heels will make you do that. That's right. Justice Beer Goggles and Justice God Goggles and Uncle Thomas all seem to lean towards the idea that the president should have some immunity on crime. Sweet Potato Hitler thinks presidents should have pure immunity, based on the idea that if you're the president, you have to commit crimes. We all do it. Justice Sammy the Grift Alito said, if an incumbent who loses a very close, hotly contested election, let me stop you right there, Samo. The incumbent you're speaking of lost the election by 7.8 million votes. It wasn't hotly contested. I'll give you that, yes. This whiny bitch of a lying fat man who can't face he's a 6-time bankrupt loser who lost twice is a loser who lost. I'll give you that. Alito then continued. That president knows that a real possibility after leaving office is not that the president is going to be able to go off into some peaceful retirement, but that the president may be criminally prosecuted by a bitter political opponent. Pump the brakes again, Sammy Ali Toto. The guy you are yoga twisting the Constitution to protect is the guy who said he would take vengeance on his political opponents.
He would never abuse power as retribution against anybody.
Except for day one.
He said he's the vengeance.
I am your retribution. I am your retribution.
Trump, this guy, said he would throw his opponents in jail. Do you hear yourself, crazy town? He then continued. Will that not lead us into a cycle that destabilizes the functioning of our country as a democracy? Samaruski, were you visiting Narnia during January 6th? What you just described, Trump has already tried to do.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
But I'll give it to you. Let's examine the problem of presidents committing crimes. Let's go down the list. Okay, so in what? 250 years, we've had exactly 2. Nixon and Sweet Potato Hitler, both Republicans, and both tried to rig elections and hide or steal information. No one else has gone after a political rival. No one. So, with all due respect to the Supreme Court, you're full of shit. 2.5 centuries of this not even being a problem. Presidents in the past, they didn't need immunity because they weren't criminals. Dictators, grifters, rapists, liars, murderers, pedophiles, and con men. This guy is all of that, and you're trying to protect him? What does he have on you guys? This guy tried to end democracy. He has now said in a Time magazine interview that basically, if you read the article, he would run his presidency from the Hitler playbook. Presidents are supposed to be better than us. Lincoln, this guy. Eisenhower, this guy. Biden, and this guy. All right, this guy, I'll give you Clinton. But even Clinton dug us out of a recession. He did his job while he was doing Monica and she was doing her job. Presidents, look, are supposed to be honest, have integrity, and do what's best for all Americans. They're supposed to be the best of us. Decent men who believe in democracy, men with character, who know how to take a loss. That's a real leader. Leaders who care more about doing what is right than doing their daughters.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
I'm Christopher Titus. And this is the Armageddon Update. God, he actually said he wanted to date his daughter. Jesus. Yeah, that's your guys. That's your choice. Good job, Republicans. Unless you want to date your daughters. Open the fucking door! God, I can't even believe what's going on. God, why are we doing this? Why are the Supreme